So, I just realized that it's gonna take me a little bit of time um, before pulling out my next video because I'm doing the thumbnail. Oh, by the way, if it's your first time joining my channel, my name is Lucifer, business and spiritual consultant, as always. And you're probably wondering what the hell is Lucifer doing on Earth? Well, let me tell you. He's talking about everything that the world is made of, which is what? Business and spirituality, baby. Yes. So, um, I just I want to clarify more things, because I also feel like El Mirror is kind of like a bottomless pit, right? Like a vortex of bullshittery. Cause you kind of like what happens is you start getting in a scuffle with this guy, and he pulls you in to his fucking universe and shit, and you're just stuck there, in the universe of garbage, where there's no excitement, there's no life, there's nothing good. I mean, like, shit, your audience, Elmira and Elmira's audience have learned more from me than they ever did from him from just watching 2 3 videos of mine. Like, so it's like I'm making videos for him, right? It's like at this point, I mean, I'm not trying to, but at this point, it's like all of his fucking audience are watching my videos and they're not commenting, and it ain't got shit to say because my shit is better than his. Period. My knowledge, I'm more wise. I'm more powerful. I'm wiser. I'm more powerful. Like I'm just, like I'm just the shit in a can. You know what I mean? So unfortunately, I don't have the paraphernalia that he has. Unfortunately, but it kind of like it's a black hole. It's a black universe. It's like it's not a black hole because that's I'm a black hole, but like it's like a bottomless pit. Like you end up in this fucking thing and nothing comes out of it. Like what I mean? Like and he's so, the guy is so like in his own mind that I don't even think he does it on purpose. Like I think it's like automatic, and he doesn't realize it, and he doesn't realize that he himself is a bottomless pit, and you just keep falling and falling and falling. So I gotta forget this guy. You know what I mean? I gotta forget this guy. Like everybody else now, and now it's even worse because now where I'm at right now, I have to redo everything. So I have to reach out to a new audience. I have to reach out to an audience that I don't have. You know what I mean? Like so now I have to wait. I have 300. You gotta understand. I got 300 videos. Most of my videos are an hour long. Like most of my videos, I got 10-minute videos, I got 5-minute videos, I got 20-minute videos. But most of my videos are an hour long, bro. Like some of them are 2 hours. So I got a podcast. My podcast was 4 hours. So like I gotta reach other people. I gotta reach another platform. I have to reach another platform. I have to get out of this, bottomless pit, which is called El Mirror. You know what I mean? And I think that's what he does. I think that's what he likes. I mean? It's not even about power for him. It's not about magic. It's not about power. It's not about knowledge. It's about who he can pull into his fucking, bottomless pit, like that's how I look at it. That's what it looks like to me. That's what it looks like to me. Because the dude ain't got no business, right? I don't know how the fuck he gets the paraphernalia that he gets. Maybe it's friends, maybe it's he has a sponsor or some shit, like I don't know. Like maybe he has a real life human sponsor that actually like gives him shit to wear, and like he has a fucking stylist or some shit, right? So because just by the way he approached me, like I just named the video Art of War, but with no Sun Tzu. You know what I mean? There's the Art of War with no Sun Tzu. So because I don't see how this guy is the problem is, the problem here is that Elmira treats me like I'm nothing, and that's a problem. That's a problem to me, and that's it's annoying. You know, it doesn't annoy me to a fact where I get emotional and I'm gonna be like, hey, you know, come to your house and try to fight you and shit like that. I don't really care, not that much. But it's a little bit, it stings a little bit. You know, it's like a, you know, it's like a. You know, it's annoying. It's annoying, bro. It's like, you know, like, do shit like you would normally do it. You know what I mean? Like, do your shit like you know. And the worst part to me is all the brainwashed, retarded audience that you have that are looking at this man act the way that he's acting, and it doesn't fucking, it does nothing to these people. Like, they don't even doubt him. They don't doubt him. They don't talk back to him. They don't ask him any fucking questions. Nothing. They just take it. They just sit there and take it. You know, it's just mind-boggling. It's mind-blowing. It's just fucking mind-blowing, bro. So anyways, I don't want to make this about your audience, because I don't want your audience, because I don't feel like your audience are legit human beings. I don't think they're legit human beings. I don't think that they are ready to go to the next step of evolution. You know, Elmer is definitely not ready to go to the next step of evolution. That is for fucking sure. you know, I don't think he's interested in things of that manner. You know, but over here we're talking about multi-dimensional, you know, time slips. You know, I'm a fucking scientist. Like Dolo don't like scientists. Dolo doesn't like scientists. Dolo has a thing against scientists. I'm a scientist, man. I'm a theoretical physicist, man. Like, I don't, you know, like, it is what it is, man. You know, that's the magic I'm working, man. That's the magic I'm working with, man. Like, demons are physicists too. Demons are scientists. Lucifer is the grandfather of psychology. Like, that's where people learn psychology. That's in Genesis. You know what I mean? Like, it was Lucifer that taught us all this shit. Even if you believe that God is a great human being that, you know, loves everyone and wants to pour his heart out to everyone and help the whole planet, at the end of the day, knowledge, writing, spelling, science, arts and craft, music, that's Lucifer's doing, and his falling angels. So that means Lucifer, Lilith, Asmodeus, Azazel, and friends. Those are the people that taught humans how to do things. It wasn't God. It was the fallen angels. You know, so you don't like scientists and shit like that, but scientists were created by Lucifer. Botany is the grandmother of science. You know, back in the days, they didn't give, you know, when in the prehistoric age, when Lucifer gave science to men, they were using science with plants. They didn't have those oblongs object to put, you know, to do chemistry. He didn't give them a chemistry kit. He told them, take this leaf, take that flower, grind it up into powder, put it in some water, boil that shit, bada bing, bada boom, you got a potion. That's how they used to do it. So botany is actually the grandmother of science. And then from all the botany that we were doing from back in the days with plants and trees and all kinds of shit, then science came to be. So give me a second here. So yeah, as I was saying, Lucifer is actually the grandfather of science, you know, and botany is actually the grandmother of science too. and so on and so on, music and all those arts and cultures. So a lot of people might feel like, they got, they have to thank, God for everything they have and all the knowledge that they have. But at the end of the day, that shit comes from him. And even your voodoo that you're practicing, that shit comes from him too. Shit. Who do you think is Baron Samedi? Like, you know what I mean? Some of you guys, they like Kafou, but Kafu's Satan. Baron Samedi is Lucifer. Like, the Baron Samedi is the angel of death. You know what I mean? Samael, Lucifer. So it's all the same thing. It's all in the same thing. It's only in Norse mythology where Lucifer is represented as Loki, the trickster. You know what I mean? Like, he's the Lucifer entity. They have the same stories, the same thing. Naga energy, Naga imagery too, and all kinds of shit. You know what I mean? But, in voodoo, Lucifer's the boss. You know what I mean? In real life, Lucifer's the boss. You know what I mean? So, of course, if you get into the art of war with Lucifer, respect Lucifer, man. Like, like that's not, even if you're trying to end his life, even if you're trying to end his life, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't hold, he's still a king in his own respect, in his respectable element, in his respective nation. He's still a king. So you can't just come at a king and be like at 12 p.m., tomorrow at 12 p.m. Nah, it don't work like that. Like, it don't work like that, son. Like, it doesn't work like that, bro. Like, so anyways, this is the reason why I feel like I don't want to get into all of that, all of those things. You're an emotional person. You're making videos about other people being emotional, but you're way more emotional than those people. You're a depressed individual. You're on hard drugs. You're a depressed individual, man. You're talking about other people not being emotional. I'm not an emotional person, and people hate me for it because I'm not emotional, because I don't get into my feelings. And people hate me because I don't get into my fucking feelings. It don't matter who fucking died. I don't care. I don't need to get into my feelings. Me, I'm a robot. I'm a cyborg. You know what I mean? No pun intended, no offense meant. I'm a cyborg. If I gotta do something to somebody in some day or some shape or form, that's what I'm gonna do. And period. That's the end of the story. And I got principles and values. I don't need emotions. I got purpose, principle, and values. I don't need emotions. Emotions are useless. It's useless. It's a tool. It's an object. It's a tool to use in order to get things. It's a tool to use to manipulate the environment or your own mind state, right? Like love. People like Dolo uses love to influence the people that watches, right? Like he's warm, right? He's not cold, right? He's not a cold person. Like, he's very agitated, and he's saying positive things, or he seems to be saying positive things, and people fall for it. You know what I mean? They fall for it, because he's using love as a weapon, because he understands a lot of things that other people don't understand. And when you understand that emotions are tools to be used and not to be felt at all times of the day, you can use it at your own advantage. You can manipulate people into doing things for you, right? You can manipulate people into doing things for you. You can manipulate your own biology to trick yourself into feeling like you feel good, right? You can trick yourself into feeling good, right? You can trick yourself into feeling sad, right? You can feel whatever you want at any time of the day. Right now, if I choose to feel sad, ain't nobody can stop me from feeling sad. I'm gonna feel sad. If I want to feel happy, Ain't nobody can stop me from being happy. I'm going to feel happy. You know what I mean? But it's just an emotion. It doesn't have to do anything with anybody. Like, it's just me. I just feel like doing that. You know what I mean? If I want to be angry, ain't nobody can stop me from being angry. It's an emotion. I can do all three in the space of 5 minutes. So that just goes to show you how irrelevant emotions are. What is important to keep in mind is principles, values, and purpose, not your emotions. There's a lot of emotional people out here, man. There's a lot of emotional people out here, man. And they do stupid shit all the time. They do stupid shit all the time because they're emotional, because they're jealous and shit like that. I don't know. They do stupid shit all the time, but it's useless. Have a purpose, have principles, have value, and have a purpose. And then you're not going to see other people. You're going to be walking like this, right? You're going to be walking like this. You're not going to see people on your right and people on your left because you ain't got that. You're not emotional. You're focused. You're laser focused, right? So you ain't got time to think about like shit like that. You ain't got time to get into your fucking feelings, right? I know. At some point, for saying that shit, I'm going to get a foot in your mouth disease. You know what I mean? And some shit's going to happen that's going to make me feel emotional. And then the universe is going to be like, I thought, see, that's why I did, you know, bullshit, whatever, right? I don't care. That doesn't mean I'm wrong. Just because you want to make everybody feel like they're fucking special, that doesn't make me wrong. You know what I mean? I'm happy that everybody feels special, but I'm still right at the end of the day. It doesn't matter. Like, I'm still right at the end of the day. Whatever, you feel special, whatever, but that doesn't mean I'm wrong. Like, you know, so have principles, have values, and have a goal in mind. When you give yourself a goal in mind, that's the best gift you can give yourself, man. It's the best gift you can give yourself, having a goal in mind, because that shit is going to keep you from being depressive, right? It's going to keep you from feeling emotions that you don't need to feel, right? It's going to keep you from being depressed. It's going to keep you from being oppressed. It's going to give, yes, right? If you want to beat depression, because a lot of people are depressive, and that's probably one of the reasons why you like watching Dolo. It's one of the reasons why you like watching El Mera, because they kind of get you out of your depression. And that's why you don't like me, because I'm not, like I don't do it like they do it. You know what I mean? Yeah, of course I can get you out of your depression if you listen to my videos, but me, you can't just listen to my videos. The difference in the content between my content and their content is my videos, you actually need to do the things that I say in order to see the results. They only say shit that might make you laugh or cry. You know, they're entertainers. They're entertaining. You know what I mean? So if you feel depressed, you're gonna keep it's a placebo effect. It's like a placebo effect, right? You're gonna somebody says, yo, take this pill and you're gonna feel better, right? But it's a sugar pill. It's just a sugar pill. There's nothing in there. And your mind's saying like, I took a pill to feel good, so I'm gonna feel good. So it's like playing with your emotions, right? So the guy, the pseudo doctor, is playing on your emotions. Is sitting there saying like, hey, if you take this, boom, you're gonna be happy. And since you acknowledge that he's a doctor, and your brain acknowledges that he's a doctor, and he acknowledges that he just gave you a pill, you are aware that you are holding a solid form in your hand and you can swallow it, so you feel it going down. So in your head, in your logical mind, there is no way that you're not going to feel happy after taking this pill, because that's usually what pills do in the first place. So you're not wrong for taking what you're taking, but your emotion is the thing that's tricking you into feeling happy, because the pill that he just gave you was a sugar pill. So what's going to happen when you listen to entertainers like El Mera or Dolo is that you're going to have a temporary fix, and then you need to keep watching his video, because you're still going to be depressed after. You're still going to be depressed after. My videos, you could watch one of my videos. Like, let's say, legit, I'm not even kidding. You can watch one of my videos where I'm dropping dimes left and right. And if you use those shits, you might never be depressed ever again in your fucking life. You might end up being fucking rich as fuck and never depressed in your fucking life. One video. One video, I will never see you again. One video. If you do the things that I mentioned. But that's not fun. I don't want to do things. I just want you to make me laugh. So you're not going to do the things in my videos. You're going to listen to it, but you're not really going to apply it. But the fun part is, if you listen to Elmera or Dolo, he's not giving you things that you can apply, not necessarily, but you'll go back, you'll feel good right now. You're going to feel good right now, and then you're going to go to sleep, but you're still going to be depressed later. So you're going to come back and listen to some more Elmera and some more Dolo because you want to feel better. You want to feel better without actually putting the work into feeling better. And that's a problem. That's a problem. You want to feel better without doing the work to feel better. And I know everybody's different. Everybody got their own process and yada, yada, yada. I know. I understand. It's not that easy. Especially if you're depressed. Depression is a serious thing. Depression is a serious thing. It's not a joke. People suffer from it all the time. I get depressed too sometimes, man. And it's hard. It's hard. But at the end of the day, if you're not putting the work, if you think that putting in work is going to make you feel worse than how you already feel, you are gravely mistaken. I'ma do say this though. If you're surrounded by a bunch of people that keep dissing you every time you try to put in work, yeah, I understand why you don't feel good. But it's not the work that's not making you feel good, because the work is making you feel good. Is the people that are making you feel bad for the work that you did. That's two different things. Those are two different things. It's not the work that you don't like to do. It's the people around you while you're doing the work that you don't like. You gotta see the difference. So what you need to do now is get yourself in a better position, or try to get yourself in a better location in order to do that work that make you feel good, so you can get out of your depression, so you can be validated by other people that actually appreciates your work, your handiwork, right? But if you're not in a location or not in a position to be validated by people that got a common sense and that don't have any grudges held against you for any particular reason, of course you're gonna feel bad. Of course you're gonna feel bad, man. And you're gonna think that when somebody comes around and tells you, you gotta do the work, you gotta be motivated, you gotta be this, da, 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 you're just gonna roll your eyes. You're just gonna roll your eyes like it ain't shit. You're gonna roll your eyes like it ain't shit, and then you're just gonna brush it off. And you're gonna get yourself a quick fix. You're gonna go get yourself a quick fix by listening to shit that you know is BS. Because at the end of the day, you already know it's BS, but that's not the point. The point is it's entertaining. That's what the point is. You know what I mean? And a lot of people can't make that assumption. They don't make that assumption. They don't make that conclusion. They don't come to that conclusion. There's some very sensible people out there. They don't get to that conclusion, because sometimes some people come to me and they're like, I don't understand how your videos don't make that many fucking views, don't have that many fucking views. And these guys are just sitting there saying all kinds of shit and they have like a bajillion views, because people are addicted. They have, most people have addicted personality issues. They're addicted. I'm addicted to things too, which I'm not gonna name here. I'm addicted to some things too. I'm not gonna say it here, but you know, like, people have addictive emotional behavior. You know, they want a quick fix. That's like in general. That's in general, like everybody. That's in general. So what happened was, like I said before, they don't listen to people like us. They don't listen to people like us. They are looking for quick fixes. They are looking for shit that will make them feel good instantly, and they don't have to put the work in order to get that feeling. Because the thing is, when you put in the work, it doesn't disappear. That feeling doesn't disappear. You just feel like that. It's called being proud of yourself. When you're proud of yourself, that feeling doesn't go away. You know what I mean? You're just like that. You just become like, you walk with it all the time. You're proud of yourself. You know that you did something good, so you are happy with what you did, right? So that feeling never goes away. But when you're looking for a quick fix, just for a quick laugh, or, you know, this person is gonna, like, you know, for 5 minutes, bring you a new light for 5 minutes and shit, it's a quick fix. Because at the end of the day, that person did not give you any tools for you to use in your everyday life. That person didn't give you the tools to use in your everyday life. And the real point is, look, I'm the one, I have a small YouTube channel. And I'm making these guys work. Every time I start speaking like this, they start working. They start spewing out knowledge. They feel like they have to work, right? So what the fuck were they doing before? Think about it. Everybody, because most people are like, oh, this and that and this and that. Oh, you should be sorry, or you should, you know, you're lost. You're a lost guy, you know, or, you know, some shit like that. They had some kind of criticism, but in detriment of me, right? You know, and it helps out the other guy, right? But at the end of the day, think about it with your logical, with your reptilian mind. With your reptilian mind, think about it for 2 seconds, right? If I'm walking up here, I have a small YouTube channel. I'm walking up here and I'm spitting shit like this. I'm spitting game like this. And all of a sudden, you see videos talking about, these guys start talking about science. They have to prove that they know about science. They have to prove that they know about emotions. They have to prove that they know something about quantum physics. They have to prove that they know something about demons. Why all of a sudden you have to prove shit? What were you talking about before? What were you talking about before? I'm saying this for all the people that doubt my channel, or that doubt my knowledge and shit like that, cause, or that even doubt the game I'm spitting about these other folks. Because at the end of the day, you're not a teacher. You're a pretender. You're not a teacher, you're a pretender, bro. Period. What was you talking about before? Why do you feel that you have to prove something right now? If you had already proven it, you wouldn't need the field to prove it to me right now. And if I'm such a small guy, if I'm such a small fry, I don't have half of your subscribers. I don't even have 1/3 of your subscribers. But I'm a small fry, right? I'm a guy that you can just call up and tell, 12 noon, Monday noon PM, be there. Be there or be square. Right? 180 subscribers, right? But you need to feel, you need to express yourself once I start dropping these fucking lyrics. Shit don't make sense, people. Shit don't make sense. Hey, Elmer, I got a joke for you. I don't know if you know Jesse Fra, but in Jesse Fra you can say you go by you te kon di se sacrifice. Sacrifice. So, you know, like what's going on here, man? You know what I mean? Like shit don't make no sense. It's like, you know, I speak 3 languages. I'm sorry. I speak French, Creole, and English. My bad. You know, I know it's confusing and shit, but you know, anyway. I'm just saying, man, like a lot of people out here looking for quick fixes, man. Like a lot of people are out here looking for quick fixes, man, and they don't even realize that they're looking, because what I just said right now is an internalized emotion. Like you gotta get, like, this is a psychoanalysis type shit, right? This is like a psychoanalysis type shit. It's not something that you just like. There's some people that know, you know. There's some people, they're not that stupid. You know, there's some people that already know and shit. They're like, oh, I know, but shit, man, I don't care. You know, but there's some people that don't know. There's some people that don't realize that shit. There's some people, they're gonna listen to this video. There's a lot of people that are gonna be like, man, you bullshit, man. And there's some video that's gonna sit. There's some people that are gonna sit there and they're gonna be like, oh shit, he's fucking right. I'm just looking for a quick fix. I'm fucking tripping. And those people, and that's a good thing, because those people are going to start moving. You know what I mean? Those people are going to start doing shit with their lives. You know what I mean? They're going to start doing shit with their lives, and they're going to stop procrastinating. You know what I mean? They're going to stop procrastinating, and they're going to get activating. You know what I mean? They're going to start percolating. You know what I mean? Because the world is supposed to percolate, baby. The world is supposed to percolate, baby. It's not supposed to be slowing down and people, like, you know, shooting each other up and shit like that. No, it's supposed to, whatever. If you percolate, you shooting shit. That's my motto. You know what I mean? Like, that's my motto. If you percolate and you shooting shit. So, you know what I mean? So, I'm not saying it's a good thing, but there's a form of happiness, you know? There's a form of happiness. Yes, accident might happen. Yes, accidents can happen. But that's not the point. You don't need to worry about the fucking accidents. Because if you're just worried about the accidents, that's all you're going to see is fucking accidents. That's not the point. The point is to look at all the people percolating, man. Look at all the people doing things, going everywhere, dressing up, going over there, doing things, dancing, partying, business, you know, flying, taking trips, coming back, going there, coming back, taking vacation, come back from vacation, back to work, building business, spending money, investing money, trade, everything, you know, percolating. That's how the world is supposed to be functioning right now. But that's not happening. What's happening, you got a bunch of people that are depressed, angry, tired. They don't want to work with other people. They don't want to talk to other people. Girls and guys fighting each other. Guys and guys fighting each other. Girls and girls fighting each other. Races fighting each other. White versus black. Black versus Asian. Asian versus Latino. Latino versus European. British versus American. American versus French. French versus American and British. Russians. Russia. China. Oh, dude, there's no percolation. There's no percolation. It's just a bunch of people sitting in their house, scared that somebody's gonna drop a bomb on their motherfucking head. People don't feel like percolating, man. They're depressed. They're depressed, so they start watching stupid shit on YouTube. And stupid shit on YouTube is running the streets right now, because ain't nobody trying to listen to no motherfucking conscious rapper like me. Because this is conscious rap right here. This ain't fucking gangster. It's not gangster rap. Pardon my language. Pardon my language. Pardon my blasphemy for saying this. But that's what it is. It's conscious rap. It's not gangster rap. Unfortunately, as much as I love gangster rap. But I gotta call it, you know, if you see a chicken, you gotta call it a fucking chicken. You can't call it a fucking hawk. It ain't a hawk, it's a fucking chicken. So, you know, this is conscious rap. Y'all listening to pop music. You motherfuckers are listening to pop music right now. You know what I mean? Conscious rap has never been popular. You know what I mean? Conscious rap was never popular. It never will be, and it never was. Because pop music is way more fun to listen to. End of fucking story. Point blank range. Let's go. Woo. Yeah, but I'm percolating. I don't know about you. But of course I'm percolating. I'm dissing the whole fucking planet. I'm making myself feel better by dissing the whole fucking... You know, so of course I feel good. Nah, I'm kidding. But, you know... Yeah, I'm very candid. I'm a very truthful person. I don't really, you know, lie to people and shit. Give me a second here, man. I'll be right back. So yeah, like I'm very candid. I don't really, I'm honest with how I feel. You know, some people don't like it. It rubs people the wrong way. And some people don't like it. But I don't mean it in a negative way. I just don't want you to think. I don't want you to think I got other ideas behind my head. I'd rather tell you what the ideas behind my head is instead of sitting there you thinking I got other ideas behind my head. And a lot of people don't like it. Don't worry, you're not the only one. All right. So anyways, I'm done here, man. I ain't got nothing else to say, man. Have a good one, man. Peace out.